Most salespeople barely hit their quota, and I admit I used to be that individual as well. It wasn't until I started doing one very unexpected thing that my income started to explode. I got completely and utterly unreasonable. And today's video is all about why you need to start acting a little less reasonably as well. Hi, my name is Will and I make selling simple. Okay, so today we're talking about 5 so-called unreasonable ways that you need to change if you want to become more successful. First off, you've got to get busy. Now, nobody said success was easy, and the sooner you start putting in the work, the sooner you can start getting lazy. And no, I don't mean working 10 hours a week or running your business from a beach resort, because everyone out there who's killing it, absolutely crushing it in a sales role knows that hard work is a must. I mean getting strategically lazy. I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. Next up, you need to get mean, get angry. Don't misunderstand me here. You don't have to be an ass to win it big, but you do have to forget about some of the social niceties of one area in your life in particular, and that's going to hurt some feelings. Next, you need to get zen. We're not talking about inner peace or nirvana here. Instead, we're covering one zen-like quality that you need to adopt to make your path to success infinitely more simple. And finally, you need to get strong. Stop getting pushed around by others and never, ever compromise on one thing in particular. So, are you ready to abandon all reason and have more success? Then let's go. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's get into ways to change. And number 1 is you've got to get busy. And this one is a tough one to swallow, but as hard as it is to hear it, you've got to go and work harder. So yeah, I know, I understand. There's the typical 9-to-5 sales role, and a lot of people, well, the majority of people clock out and forget about their job at this point. But well, that's the reasonable approach. If you want any chances of truly wild success, you physically got to put in the hours. Now, don't worry, eventually you're going to be able to cut back. After you've built a solid foundation for yourself, after you've become known in the marketplace, after you've built this flywheel of sales prospecting that can maintain itself over time. But in the beginning, you need time to test what works, to see what doesn't, and to find your process and your path to success. So buckle up. No one said success was easy. Next up, you've got to become lazy. So did that throw you for a bit of a loop? Will, this is the exact opposite of what you just said. I hear you're crying into your phone or your laptop as you watch this, right? Well, hold on a second. After you've put in the work, it's time to get what we call strategically lazy. So as soon as you start seeing a little bit of success, the next step is to double down on the pieces of that puzzle that gave you the best results. Find the 20% of effort that is getting you 80% of the results and double down on those few things. Are 95% of your sales leads coming from emails 5 and 6 in your 3-month outreach cadence? Then just chop off the rest of it and build on and focus on those specific emails. Are 4 out of 5 of your clients coming from just one niche, one business sector? Well, start putting all of your efforts there instead of spreading it thin across multiple areas. And once you start seeing your results level off, it's time to restart the process. Find the 20% within the original 20% that you started with and go down and deeper and become more and more strategically lazy, other words, focused until you reach massive success. Because the more that you can refine, the more that you can start making tiny changes and seeing huge results, the more likely your income is going to skyrocket. Which moves us on to number 3. You've got to get mean. Now, you probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Well, there's some science to back this up as well. Did you know that most people earn between plus 20 or minus 20% of what their parents earn? So if their parents earn $100,000 a year, they will earn between $80,000 and $120,000. Most people don't ever get out of that bracket of what their parents earn. Or did you know that it's relatively well studied that if you've got the right people in your circle, the people that you're spending the most time with, you're more proven to have higher self-control, make wiser investments, and feel less stress? It's pretty cool, right? So knowing this means that your social circle and your professional circle really matters. It matters a hell of a lot. And if you want to be successful, you need to ditch the people who aren't progressing at the same pace that you are. Yep, they're probably going to be pissed. Yep, they're probably going to say that you're being unreasonable. And they're right, you are being unreasonable, but it's absolutely fine, it's absolutely appropriate to leave people behind when you are progressing in life faster, more aggressively, more assertively than what they are. And if you want to spend more time around real high-performing salespeople, both in your market and other markets, you need to get involved with Sell Made Simple Academy. We do 2 weekly group coaching calls where you get to hear questions from high-performing salespeople. You get to hear my answers and the team answers to that. We've also got an incredible community over there as well, with tons of daily content being posted up, both from our team and then the super high performers within Sell Made Simple Academy are posting in there as well and helping everyone out. If you want to jump into the academy, click the link below this video or head over to salesman.org and book a call with our team and we'll see if you're a good fit. Right, next up, you have to get Zen. Now, no matter what your spiritual leanings are here, there's something incredibly valuable behind the Buddhist way of living, and that is minimalism. The better you are at incorporating minimalism, the more successful in life over the long term you're going to be. Now, don't get it twisted here. I'm not saying that you need to live in a white room with a mattress on the floor, no cutlery, and just eat takeout because you don't want to buy any bowls or dishes or plates or cups. Clearly, look at the studio setup here. I consider myself a business minimalist, but I wouldn't say that this is particularly minimal at all. Instead, I want you to think about this definition of minimalism: removing anything that doesn't help you become the person that you want to be. Let me say that again. Business minimalism is removing anything that doesn't help you become the person that you want to be. Now, I do this all of the time. Regularly, every quarter, I cull a bunch of activities, products, tools, ideas, stuff in the office. It all gets binned out the door. And I did this very specifically recently with This Week in Sales, a weekly podcast that I was doing with sales legend Victor Antonio. It was a great idea at first, but eventually I realized, well, it's not helping me live the life that I want to live. So even though I really enjoyed chatting with Victor every week, and you guys seem to quite like the show and the banter between us, I decided that it was time to call it a day and we cut the show between us. And doing so has freed up a massive amount of time and headspace for me to take on new projects and improve our training product. And so, of course, I don't regret it in the least. And last up, you need to get strong. Not physically strong, even though there are tremendous benefits to lifting weights on your mindset and your body as well, of course, but rather socially strong, mentally strong. And I want you to become strong by becoming more assertive. Because, well, most people are weak. They get pushed around by their bosses, their family, their partner, and most people are scared of saying no. Just saying that word, no. Most people are bothered by this. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help the people who are important to you and you wanting to help them become happy and successful themselves over time. But when that happiness comes at the expense of your own happiness, you're laying the groundwork for a real unhealthy relationship. And the only light at the end of that tunnel is when the shoddy relationship ends. So instead, learn to set clear boundaries with people. And then when they're crossed, be assertive with your explanations of what you will accept and what you're not going to accept. Yeah, you can keep bending over backwards to be a people pleaser, but if you do, you're never going to live up to your true potential and you're never going to achieve the success that you've always wanted. With our sales code assessment, over 14,000 salespeople have been through that now, and it's real clear, massively clear in the data that people pleasers don't have the level of sales success that non-people pleasers do. So there we have it, 5 ways to stop being a quote-unquote reasonable individual and so start becoming more successful. 1, get busy and start getting used to doing longer hours, at least at first, until you get that flywheel of sales success spinning. 2, get strategically lazy and find the 20% of effort that's driving 80% of your results. Then double down on those things. 3, get mean. Start ditching the people in your life who are holding you back. 4, get zen by minimizing the activities that aren't getting you closer to becoming the person that you want to be. And finally, 5, get strong. Stop being pushed around by others. Stop bending over backwards to make your boss, your sales manager, your sales leader, your family, your partner, whoever it is, happy. This is your life. And the sooner you get honest and you start saying no to unreasonable requests and you start setting and sticking to your boundaries, the sooner you're going to achieve real success. And trust me, you deserve it. We all deserve it. And the cool thing is, if you're watching a video, you might be watching it on an iPhone, an expensive laptop, you've got internet access, you've got a roof over your head. At that level of society, whether you're in the Western world, wherever you are watching this, listening to this, the only thing that's holding you back from massive success is you. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit more of a motivational slanted one as opposed to the usual specific sales training. If you did enjoy this video, why not click the video that's on the screen right now and continue making selling simple.